Hello everybody, Sean here, and we're looking at the final boss of the Nightfall map in Extinction, and yes, it is the Breeder. He is back. He's upset that you shot him in the face earlier, so he's come back for some revenge. Unfortunately for him, you are going to continue to shoot him in the face. He has his same 3 attacks from before, so there's no real need to go over those. Just take cover when you see him charging up the attack where he sprays the bullets at you, the pellets, whatever they are, and everything else is basically the same in that regard. When you go into the fight, one big thing to keep in mind is don't waste your money on turrets and traps of that nature. This isn't like the final wave of point of contact. There aren't going to be huge swarms of enemies. So just don't waste your money. Trust me, this is going to be an endurance fight, so you want to save that for ammo and armor. What you do want to know is that the first 50% of his health is just kind of going to be a back and forth. You're going to kill off the aliens that spawn, and then you're going to shoot him. And once you get to 50% health, the boss will change. The Venom gun that I mentioned earlier plays a very key role here, and you'll notice, maybe you saw it on screen, that the boss kind of fell over for a moment, and that's the Venom gun. I told you it's super useful, and that is why. The Venom gun can be used to shoot the boss, and when it detonates, there's a high chance, it's not guaranteed, it's not 100%, but there's a very high chance that it will stun the boss. This isn't told anywhere in the game, it's kind of like a little secret that we found out. So make sure you guys have the Venom gun and that you're spraying it at him all the time. Well, I guess you don't spray it, there's not much ammo, but that you shoot it at him as often as you can, as long as you have ammo to do so. Anytime the boss is stunned, you have about 10 to 15 seconds where you can get right up to his face, and you'll see me do it a few times. Should be actually coming up any time now, where I'll get up right to his face and I'll put my chainsaw basically down his mouth and pull the trigger, doing tremendous damage, because again, weapon specialists, they should be carrying LMGs, and the closer you are with an LMG, the more damage it does. It might be right here. There you go. So perfect example. The Venom gun stuns him, and in this case I didn't walk up to him, but there will be a one later on where I put it. Oh, I do. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Where am I? But you can see I put it right in his face, and if you notice, his health was just plummeting by doing so. So that is definitely what you want to do. Get the Venom gun in Stage 3 and make sure you grab as many as you can. I mentioned it in the previous video. I believe 2 of them spawn, but there could be more. So have the players that have the Venom gun shoot the boss constantly with it. Anyways, once you get to 50%, the boss jumps out of the level, and then chaos ensues as a bunch of rhinos spawn and a bunch of other aliens start spawning. This is a good time to actually whip out the grenade launchers, the death machines, the turrets. I told you not to waste your money on them earlier, but this is the time to do so, because that many rhinos can cause a problem. We have a really good balanced team. This is the same one from earlier, so we have me on weapon specialist dishing out damage while everyone else is tanking and healing, so it's really working out well for us, because if we had any other makeup of teammates, we might have died here, because we're taking a ton of damage from everything. But yeah, if you want to throw down your turrets, now is the time to do it. Your weapon specialist, or even anyone really who has the death machine or the grenade launcher, should be getting them out and using them, because they are far more powerful than your standard weapons. Especially the grenade launchers seem to work really well against the rhinos. I've got mine, I believe, fully upgraded to the point so that it has 12 rounds in it, so you can basically just kill 2 or 3 rhinos outright with that many rounds. Once the boss, or once you get through this wave, the boss comes back down, as you see, and a new mechanic will occur where he starts healing, he starts glowing, and he's basically siphoning energy from the 3 pillars you see around the map. But it's not the pillar itself. What it is, in fact, is right in front of the pillar, and you'll see this in the footage in a moment, I'll point it out, is that right in front of the pillar, a small-looking hive thing will spawn with a flower. And you can see there he is siphoning right now. His health just jumped up by about 15%. And you can see it to the left there, and you'll see me shooting it in a moment, is you want to kill those flower pod things that spawn, because as long as you kill them, he can't heal. They seem to spawn about every 15 to 25 seconds, so you have to keep a watchful eye out, especially for the one in the distance. It's a little harder to see, but make sure you're on top of killing those. If you do not kill them, you will never beat this fight. You will simply not be able to do enough damage in between his healing phases. You're eventually just going to run out of money. But anyways, there you go. You can see we dropped him again, and I put the gun right in his face that time, and his health plummeted. And there you go. That's basically going to do it for you. As long as you can get to 50%, you survive the rhino phase, and then you're able to just keep pummeling down those healing orbs so that he can't use them. It'll just be a matter of time before you win. I hope this helps beat the breeder boss for you and unlocks the achievement for completing Nightfall. I thank you for watching, and we'll see everyone next time.